Well, hey there. We are going to be working out for 30 minutes. Are you guys ready? All right. You need treats. Maybe a treat pouch and also some running shoes and your dog. You need something for your dog to hang out on. A bench or a dog bed will work just fine. So we're going to start with a warm-up. It's nice and easy, and we're going to have our dog hang out on that thing that we have them to perch on. Cool. We're going to stand in front of our dog and reach our arms up above the head, and if they stay on that thing, they get a treat. Perfect. Now, if that's too hard, all you have to do is just do a small little reach instead of reaching totally above your head. Perfect. They did that really good, so just reach a little bit more and feed them. And we're going to build up to them being able to stay on that thing while we reach our arms all the way above our head. All right, your dog's superstar. Reach all the way up, inhale, and then exhale and feed your dog. Hopefully your dog doesn't fall off the thing because they're super excited. Great, your dog's a superstar. Now we're going to reach above our head and then touch our toes. If they get off that thing, they don't get the treat. Reach and touch your toes and feed them. Perfect. Now they're really good at that, and you're not so great. That's okay. Reach and then touch the thing that they're on if you're having a hard time reaching your toes. Awesome. We're going to keep doing this. Reach, touch your toes, and feed. Your dog's going to get super glued to this thing because they're like, if I stay on this thing, I get paid. It's a sure bet to hang out here because then I get the treats. Let's do some more. Reach, touch your toes, feed. Reach, touch your toes, and feed some more. You guys getting a little warm? I'm getting warm. Perfect. One more. Reach, touch your toes, and feed. Great work, guys. All right, so now we're going to do a triangle pose. But let's start easy for our dog. So we're going to reach out and step to the side and feed. I want you guys to think about your toes here. Your front toe is going to point forward and your back toe is going to point at a 90-degree angle from the other one. Your heels are going to line up, all right? And of course, your dog gets paid when they stay. Reach, feed. Step back, reach, feed. All right, keep going, keeping our dog super glued to that thing. Keep moving, and now we're going to actually do the triangle pose. If they get off that thing, make sure they don't get the treat, right? Payment is made when they are super glued to that thing. Reach, feed. Good work, Peanut. Now, if you're having a hard time, just like the last one, just reach to the thing your dog is standing on. No need to touch the ground. Let's be kind to our bodies. Peanut's just loving this. She's getting so much food. Look at that happy tail. Always keeping your dog happy, right? Stop if your dog's not having a good time. And you know what? Stop if you're not having a good time. I want you guys to be having, a good, easy workout and being kind to your body. Great work, guys. All right, let's switch sides. Perfect. All right, switching it up, which leg's going back? I have no idea which leg you guys started with, so I'll leave this up to you. But we're going to step and reach just like we did the last time. Also, change up the hand that you're feeding your dog. Whichever hand's closest to your dog, have your treats in that hand. I totally screwed this up. All right, full triangle pose. You guys got this. Hopefully your dog isn't too confused when you switch sides. Ready, and step, reach, perfect, feed. Keep having fun with this and go easy on your body. Maybe you're reaching a little further, maybe you're reaching less on this side. That's okay. Namaste. All right, we're going to do some downward dog. I had to make that joke. And let's go a little easy on this. This is going to be hard for your dog and maybe a little intense for you. All right? So we're going to take this in little steps and strides. All right, so reach and touch your toes and step 1 foot back. Feed your dog. All right, reach, touch your toes, step 1 foot back and feed your dog. Awesome. Reach, touch your toes and take 1 step back. Perfect. Now, if Now we gotta switch sides. Reach, touch your toes, and step that other foot back. And don't worry, I screw up all the time. So if you end up not changing up your feet, that's okay. It's just about having fun and making sure your dog is happy. And well, namasteing. Perfect. Feed your dog. Another one. Great work. And feed your dog. Now, we're going to bring it all together. Both feet back and feed your dog. Awesome. Reach and both feet back. Feed your dog. Keep breathing too. Inhale, exhale. Inhale and exhale, feed. Yeah, we're going to get a little yogi in here. Inhale, exhale. Inhale and exhale. Namaste, dog. All right. Perfect. Now we're going to really pull it into a full downward dog where we extend our shoulders open. Great work, guys. Now, if this is a little intense for your shoulders, also, your arms are getting tired, go down onto your knees and just do a small dog. I can't really remember what this is called in yoga, but, we're going to do it. All right, keep going. Reach and full downward dog. And reach and feed. Great work. I bet you guys are getting warm now because I know I was sweating at this point. And the workout hasn't even begun. This is just the warm-up, guys. I know. Reach, inhale. Exhale, extend those shoulders. Inhale and exhale, feed. I'm going a little fast here. I could have done this a little bit slower. Go at your own speed, okay, you guys? We're not in a rush. And guess what? Your dog's not going to judge you. Great work. All right, now what? We're going to reach and we're going to do a little teeny tiny squat. Chair pose. So reach, keeping your arms in line with your ears, and then bend at the ankles and the knee. And feed your dog for same. Reach and squat and feed. Perfect. Reach and squat and feed. I like to think about this, about my gaze and keeping my eyes looking upward. All right. And we're just doing a little mini squat, nothing too intense. Okie dokie. Now we're going to reach and we're going to twist. Oh my God. Awesome. And feed. You're going to look up to your back arm and your front arm is going to come to your opposite knee. Squat and reach and twist. And feed. Inhale, exhale, inhale, and feed. Perfect. Awesome, guys. All right, switch sides. Reach and twist the other way. Gazing up at that back arm, and that front arm is coming to touch the opposite knee. Twists are really great for our digestion. And also keeping those hips nice and happy and balanced. I'm sure a lot of you guys sitting at a desk all day would appreciate this twist. Perfect. Reach and twist. Awesome. And I'm sure your dog is now super glued. Holy crap, they have multiplied. Oh, and naughty, naughty peanuts gone into the treat jar. All right, so this is Brooke. Time to sweat. You guys ready? All right, so your dog's on their special podium and they're super glued to it. And what we're going to do is we're going to jog twice and feed. Jog twice and feed. Jog twice and feed. And you're just going to keep rinse and repeating this. We're going to get super sweaty and start jumping around and getting a little wild. Now your dog has to be super glued to this spot. All right, now let's do 4 jogs in a spot. 1, 2, 3, 4, and feed. 1, 2, 3, 4, and feed. 1, 2, 3, 4, and feed. The reason why we're not just diving into, running around the room is because sometimes when we change up our distractions, the dogs get a little confused and we want them to be super glued to this spot. So we build up the criteria of them staying. And so we're building up the distraction level. All right, so we're doing 4 steps and feed. 1, 2, 3, 4, and feed. High knees, high knees. All right, now let's go back and then 2 lunges forward and feed. If this is too hard for your dogs, just jog back and then run back in to feed them. But if your dog seems super glued, especially by this point, then do the 2 lunges. Jog back and 2 lunges and feed. Making sure your toes are always pointing forward as you step forward in these lunges, okay? Oh, and if your dog gets up, they don't get the treat. Remember, right? We only pay for them being super glued in their spot. All right. Keep going. Run back and lunge and feed your dog. All right. Less namaste and more like you better stay or you don't get your treat. All right. I just changed things up, guys, if you didn't notice. We're going to do 2 lunges back and 2 lunges forward. You guys got this, all right? I'm sure your legs are burning at this point. And we're moving fast, training fast. Your dog's going to be winning a lot at this point. Lunge back and lunge forward. Good work, guys. Burning those legs. Keep it up. Lunge back and lunge forward. Great work. Keeping those toes pointed forward and a nice 90-degree angle to the knee will really, really front load your quads there. Awesome. All right, we're going to change things up a little bit. Instead of having our dog stay, we're going to get them moving. So we're going to do 2 jogs in the spot, then we're going to lure our dog around our legs and then feed them back on that podium. 2 jogs and then feeding them, spinning around our legs. Perfect. Load up your hands, okay, guys? Perfect. We're going to lure them around our feet and they get payment back on the podium. Jog, jog, feed around our legs and feed them on the podium. Perfect. Now, no treats in your hand. Do the same thing. Like you have the treat in your hand, but it's not there anymore. This is really important in trick training, okay? We're going to fade the lure. You guys can learn this on my online class as well about how to train a trick. It's a free course, all right? Check out the website for this. So we're going to jog twice in the spot, and we're going to pretend, oh, there's some food in our hand, and hopefully our dog follows. And payment is made when they go back on that podium. Great work. Jog twice in the spot and do the same thing. Oh, sometimes our dog gets distracted. The games change, They're just like, what gives me the payment here, right? Before I used to just sit here and get paid, right? But we want some behavior from them. So lure them around and feed. But that lure's not in our hand anymore. And now we're going to start changing our hand to be less and less like that lure and more like a hand signal. A hand signal is a cue to our dog that tells them, hey, this is what I want from you. It's the easiest thing to teach a dog first when we start trick training. All right, and you see my hand is getting less and less like what it looked like with the lure. And well, Brooke's, just doing Brooke things. Awesome work, guys. And you're going to see, I'm going to keep on trying to get this behavior happening on a smaller and smaller hand signal. And Peanut's like, no, I don't like this game. This is a little hard for me. And that's okay. But if your dog's really excelling at this, keep going, making that hand signal smaller and smaller around your body. So you're just pretty much just standing there and just doing a small little gesture to your hip. But you can see that Peanut's given up, and that's okay too if your dog's in the same boat. Keep at it, and if they failed 3 times, go back down a step, making your hand more like the lure hand versus the hand signal that we're trying to get this behavior on. All right, guys? And that's okay if your dog gives up. Keep going. 2 jogs and show the hand signal that your dog's successful on and feed them. Perfect. 2 jogs, show the hand signal your dog's successful on, and then feed them. Great work, Peanut. She had a lot of fun with this. But it was hard for her. You could see that she was good with my hand signal at the knee level, but anything higher was a little too much. So we did our best, and that's where we kind of finished off on this one. So remember where your dog left off on this one, and maybe we'll see it in future workouts. Okie dokie. Oh, look at Brooke doing her cute little down. She's like, this pays sometimes. Okay, for the actual workout, we're going to be doing 3 rounds of these exercises, 8 reps each. Push-ups, 8 of them. Mountain climbers, 8 of them for each leg. And single leg, stiff-legged Romanian deadlifts. Okay, so for the push-up, I want you guys to think about the variations you have, okay? We have standard push-ups. Yeah. My absolute favorite are girl push-ups. I know I hate the name, but that's what they're called. And this is a great variation. Now, that's a lot. We're going to be doing 3 rounds, 8 reps, right? You can do push-ups on the wall. You can do push-ups on the edge of your couch. And you can do push-ups on the seat of your couch, okay? Any variation that you guys can do for 8 reps and 3 rounds. All right. Now, when you're doing the push-up, I want you guys to think about your fingers, okay? Your fingers are actually taking a good bit of the load. Also, your elbows at the sides, okay? I don't want to see any of this, all right? Bring your elbows to your side and have your chest meet the ground. Great work. And also a nice hollow body. I don't want to see any duck butts here. Tuck your tail, all right? And hollow at your back. Yeah, I said your a lot. Okay, let's go. Oh, and Brooke's going to be our participant. You're going to do a push-up, and you are going to lure your dog, just like we did in our last workout, under our belly. All right? Push-up, and we're going to lure our dog under our belly. And push-up. All right? Keep going, guys. We're going to do 8 reps of these. Great work, guys. 8 reps. That was a lot. Now, mountain climbers, jumping lunges, whatever you want to call them. I want you guys to think about your hips, okay? We're going to be standing hip width apart. All right. And it's important that our feet either go in line or outward, okay? So this is just our feet going forward. Great. And our feet going out to the side. Fantastic. But never, ever, ever do you want to be tight roping, okay? Or further than that. And now, if that's too much, it's totally fine just to do stepping lunges again, okay? Awesome. And you can do stepping backwards too, whatever's a little easier on your body. Let's go. All right? Now, with our dog, we're going to be tossing the treat under our leg. And if our dog is big, you guys can do this standing, or you can do it while you're in the lunge. Let's go. 8 reps. Feed the dog through and toss the treat. Awesome. Let's go. 8 reps. Now for their single leg Romanian deads. Whichever leg is going to be on the ground, plant that hand against your hip. And whichever leg is going to go in the air, that hand's going to be touching the forward. Hinge at the hip. This is important. Drive that hip back, okay? All right, do it again. Hinge at the hip, drive that hip back. This is very, very important. Touch the ground. Awesome. Now it's important to keep our gaze in line and our back neutral, all right? And try not to fall. Go easy, go slow, find that balance, okay? Now, if that's too much, what you can do is you can put something between your legs, a pillow or a yoga block, whatever you guys have at your hand, okay? And your knees are going to squeeze that block, but not too hard, just gentle. And then if you need to, touching the ground's too far, just touch something in front of you. Awesome. Let's go. We're going to do 4 on each leg, all right? Perfect. After you're done the 4 reps on the one leg, lure your dog around your leg, just like we were doing in the jogging exercise. Then finish the other 4 reps on the other leg. Perfect. Now what we're going to do is we're going to just jump right into it. More push-ups, 8 of them. Go. So I hope you guys are being kind to yourself, okay, as you move through this, okay? It's going to be a lot of work. And maybe your dog might be giving up too. That's okay. So we're going to head back into some mountain climbers. 8 of them. Go. All right, just zooming through here. We're heading back into those Romanian deads. 4, 4, 4, 4. Let's go. Remembering on this one, we're luring our dog around our legs, just like we were doing in the jogging exercise. Back to 4 more. Fantastic work, guys. We're going to head back into those push-ups, okay? If things are too hard, remember the variations. Use the wall, use the couch. It's no big deal, no ego, and your dog's not going to judge you. For those mountain climbers again. I hope your legs are burning. If your dog's given up, it's no big deal. How about you guys just fast forward to the cool down? But if your dog's still engaged, keep going. Hope you guys are having fun. Okay, just Romanian deads, and then we're going to our cool down. Great work, guys. Just as you are proud of your dog, I'm totally proud of you guys. This is a lot. You guys were just working out and also managing a dog. So let's get ready for our cool down. Yeah, you can definitely take off those shoes. Okay, so we're just going to do a nice little lunge here. We're going to open up that hip that is with our back leg. All right, and what are we going to do with our dog? We are going to feed our dog for stepping over our back leg, and then feed them for going back onto their podium. Feed them for stepping over their back leg, and then feed them for their podium. Perfect. So we're opening up that hip, and then we're also doing a nice twist again. Oh, this is so nice. Opening up that hip flexor from sitting at our desk all day. Peanut had a hard time stepping over my leg, so be kind to your dog and just feed them for what they're doing. And maybe try not to be as intense as I am there. I was really determined of her getting onto that back leg. All right, switch sides. And I want you to really lean into this. It's okay if your knee passes your foot. Funny enough, that is a misconception with our squatting and lunging, letting your knee go past our foot. And feed for them going back on their podium. And feed for stepping over that leg. And feed for that podium, opening up that front hip. And keeping our dogs moving and luring. Our dogs are probably pretty tired, so don't expect too much of them. Great. Now what we're going to do is we're going to just kneel down on our legs. If this is too uncomfortable, sitting down for this is totally fine. Reach your hands behind your back and open up your chest, and then lure your dog around your body. Reach, open up your chest, look up, and then lure our dog around our body and feed them on the podium. Perfect. 2 exercises that we were doing, right? Great. Lure the dog around our body. Awesome. And feed for on the podium. Reach behind our back, open up that chest, look up, and lure around the body. I took my treat away, so Peanut's like, where's that lure? So going back to that fading the lure, I'm constantly thinking about my exercises, but also the progression of my dog's exercise. You can see she's like, no, this is different, Mom. I want this snack. But don't worry, Peanut. When you go back on that podium, you get the snack. Great work, guys. I want to thank you guys so much for joining me. I would like to invite you to check out weworkfortreats.com. Also subscribe, so then more people can come and work out with their dog. We also offer online courses. At weworkfortreats.com. You can check them out. We have a free course called How to Train a Trick. Also, we also have another YouTube series called Kong Prep Sundays, and I talk about general enrichment and some hot dog topics, so come check it out.